Today's topic, in which we will study when the body will be in the equilibrium. The condition is that if the total angular momentum and total linear momentum is constant or does not change with respect to time, then the angular acceleration and linear acceleration both will be zero. In these cases, we can say that the net force acting on the body should be zero, because there is no linear acceleration, and we know that force is equal to mass into acceleration. If acceleration will be zero, then the force will be also zero. So the net force should be zero. This is the first condition for the becoming rigid body as the equilibrium. Net force acting on the body should be zero. Suppose this is the rigid body and there are many forces like F1 vector, F2 vector, F3 vector and Fn vectors acting tangentially to this body, rigid body, tangentially, and O will be the origin. Then the net force on this body, that is F1 vector plus F2 vector plus F3 vector plus Fn vector, should be zero. Therefore, we can write, if there are many small particles whose masses are m1, m2, m3, then we can write force on particle m1 is F1 vector and force on the particle m2 is F2 vector, and so on. So we can write sigma I equal to 1 to n Fi vector equal to 0. This is the first condition when the body will be in the equilibrium. And the second condition is the total torque acting on the body should be 0. That is tau 1 vector plus tau 2 vector plus tau 3 vector dash tau n vector should be 0. Or we can also write in the summation form sigma I equal to 1 to n tau I vector equal to 0 vector. So these are two main conditions in which a body should be equilibrium, and if only one condition will hold, that is torque is 0 in the equilibrium.